It seems like I'm getting a decent response from the video that I released today, so it tells me what you guys are really into. So what we're gonna go do is we're gonna go do my morning chores, but I'm making sure to get buttoned up. It's still, it's just above freezing. Uh, Sam's already outside. She saw the cow. She wanted to go say hi to her friends. We'll see if she comes back. But let's go outside, and then you guys get to graze the goats with me, and I get to go check the birds and make sure everything's good. So let's see what we got here. All right. So got the gloves, got the hat, got the coat, got the thermals. Yeah, it's warm out here. Well, not warm, but it's gonna warm up. It's supposed to be 55 degrees today, but we have stuff like that. So let me turn the camera around for you guys, for those of you that want to see it. Huh, I'm surprised there's not more people in here. I guess it's early morning. What is it, like it's like 11 o'clock on the East Coast. But there's the duck pen, so let's go check on the ducks and see how they're doing. Sam, get over here. That sun makes it much more warmer out here than normal. But let's go over here. I need to go check the ducks, and then I'll be right back. So, say hi. These are nice ducks. I have got to clean that out today and add some more water. I'm gonna wait till it thaws out. Okay, hold on. Sam! Get your butt over here. What are you doing? Hey, go over there. The ducks are the easy ones. Okay, guys, real quick, I gotta go let the goats out. So, um, okay, just so you know, for those of you that don't know, I'm actually getting paid to watch these or host these animals on my land. And so the owner was supposed to bring me proper fencing, and instead he brought me chicken wire. And he didn't even bring me anything to fasten it with. Luckily, I had stuff from pulling down Farm Girl's goat fence to where I was able to use a lot of that. So, I have had to use a unique way to be able to keep them in, because the goats will jump over the fence, and it's chicken wire. It's not really meant to have any pressure on it. But what's up, Mirage? What time is it? It's about 9 o'clock here in Arizona. So let me go over there and go get the goats, and we'll start doing some grazing. I'm gonna take care of the quail a little bit later after it warms up, because I know all of them need water, and the quail still have plenty of food. So, May soccer player for edit. I don't know any soccer players. So hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go get the goats. Come on, Sam. Morning, guys. go. Come on. It's time to get out. You want something to eat, don't you? Come on. Oh, you taking a shit? All right, Sam. Come on, Sam. Come on. It's time to come out and play. Sam. I need to get that leash. Okay, good. You're tightening it up yourself. All right. Come on, guys. All right, so we're gonna go watch the goats graze. These are two little baby goats. Yeah, these are two little baby goats. And we have, out of the 9 quail, we have 4 left. I have one over here in the bush that I'm feeding, trying to coax out. I know that one came up over here, and I think another one came up over here. And plus they were in such a small cage because I wasn't provided with the proper fencing for it. One of the quail ended up getting attacked by all the other quails, and it did not survive the night. Come on. Just so you guys know how cold it was last night. As you see there, Sam there, she loves ice. Sam, let's go. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get this for you. Hold on. Move. Move. Where's the bat? The bat, where did I put the bat? Oh, the bat's right here. Watch out. Here, you guys can see this as well. So, Sam, let go. Oi. Watch out. There you go. Sam loves ice cubes. So let's, come on, goats. Let's go this way. Let's get you over here into some rocky area, because while you guys are doing this, I'm going to be looking at trying to remove some boulders and stuff like that. So we're getting the morning sun. Come on, guys. Come on. So they like to stay close to me, but behind me. Morning, Invisible Man. What's going on, Beth? Okay, what's up, Bushcraft? Let's see. Never a dull moment. No, there is never a dull moment here. You'll be busy there forever. Yes, I will, Thomas. I got. Do your feral farm girl eat deuce eggs? I don't know. Oh, duck eggs. Well, no. This is not hers. This is. So I was. Just through networking and stuff like that, I was introduced to this gentleman. He was having trouble. He needed a place to stash his animals, so I gave him. I told him I'd do it for a price, and he's just kind of being him. So I don't know. I'm gonna refrain because from saying some of the things that are. That's for private. If you want to be over on Patreon and know what's going on behind the scenes, I'll talk about some of the stuff there. But yeah, I'm watching his animals. He's paying me to do it. And so he was supposed to be bringing me hay, but now he wants me to open graze them, which is fine. But now that takes about 3 hours of my day away, because I got to graze them and a couple of times. This is the girl goat. I think we've named her Jasmine, or Mercedes. I can't remember which. And then there's Lover Boy. He's definitely got his name. Yeah, everybody wants to watch you pee. So, but yeah, I make sure that these guys give it. And then he gave me some like condensed pellets and stuff like that. So, but yeah, oh boy, it's warm in the sun, but it's still cold. It's just starting to get above freezing. So, he'll eat anything. She is a very picky eater. She will go and sniff it if she don't like it and stuff like that. And every once in a while, you'll see them fight over the same piece of grass. Like, that's the best piece of grass to have. So you should be catching goat piss for big money in medicinal markets. Um, you know, Alfred, you're gonna have to send me some information on that. I saw the last video that you sent me, but yeah, you're gonna have to do that. But yeah, this adds up 3 hours to my day, and I don't really have a lot of that time anyways, because since I didn't get the battery, I'm losing about 20 hours a week just going up to the library to get a charge just to last for a couple of days, because either I need a solar setup, or I need or I need a battery with an inverter. And so that's going to be the only way that I can do that. But the way that he's kind of parsing me out, it's making it really hard to do that. So hopefully next week I will be able to order a battery and an inverter off of Amazon and just have it brought here. I'm probably gonna have to get a new inner tube. Oh, I want to show you guys my new bike. Since he didn't show up yesterday, I had pretty much to either shit or get off the pot when it came to buying this other bike from this girl. So I figured if he wasn't gonna bring it, then I would take that bike, because I'm gonna need a bike to get in and out of town. So let me show you. And Bushcraft, I could use some of your advice, because it's a bike. That's what I'll say. It's a 21 speed Schwinn. It's a Walmart bike, but it should suffice me for a while. But here, let me show you guys real quick what I got. So what I'm having problems with is the shifter. Not exactly sure. I'm gonna have to go look up how to do it. Maybe you can give me some good information. Oh, what's up, Bucknut? Nice to see you. Listening only. That's cool. So there goes Sam peeling out like a dog. But anyways, the shifter's not shifting. And what I eventually want to do is, if I can raise like a couple $100, is I can get, I think it's like a 42cc motor, and put it on this, and then all of a sudden, like, it goes 100 miles a gallon, and it's got a little 1 gallon tank right there that you attach to the top. And I mean, I know it takes a little bit of work. I'm sure I can learn it, but anyways, that's eventually what I want to turn this into. And then that way I could go to Sholo and back in a day, and I don't have to worry about, being completely out of breath because I suck at riding a bike. So, where's your brother? Huh, where'd he go? Sam, get over here. But anyways, let's move the goats over here, because there's more grass over here. All right, let's go, goats. We just kind of keep moving them around. They follow me wherever I go. Oh, Sam, you didn't, you little brat. You didn't. I hope this wasn't you. No, that explains why you were so happy this morning. She dug up a hole. She found it. Damn, I thought I was getting good at hiding them, but apparently not. But yeah, that's my slope, by the way. The wind, as you see, brings all kinds of trash from everywhere. But as you see, here comes the goats, and they come following. But yeah, I figured since it wasn't windy, I'd show you guys a little bit of what I do during the day, and stuff like that. This trailer, I'm hoping to get it moved here soon. But it is what it is. Let's see. Can go sledding on it. Yeah, if it snows, it might snow. Some people are saying it's going to snow. From what I'm seeing, if it does snow, it'll have to do it at night. It's too warm during the day for it to be anything but rain. We might get some hail because of the wind. It might freeze it. Like, we might get freezing rain. But that might be the most of what we get. Anyways, Uh, I'm surprised nobody's made any comments about the goat's package yet. It's kind of cold. They usually dangle a little lower. Uh, uh, so we got 5 inches of snow last night. Wow. Hard to tell without seeing what's doing. Well, it just I had to use my foot to guide it over into the lowest because it's 3 by 7, so I had to use my foot to get it over to the smallest setting so that I could, get it out of 10th gear because basically it's stuck in 10th gear. It won't go all the way into the into the smaller gears, but it will go into the bigger gears, no problem. And it doesn't seem to be shifting right a lot of the time, but I've noticed it's really loose too. Um, he kind of, he did his thing. But anyways, we got okay. Uh, is the goat owner the same guy that was supposed to bring the battery? Yes. Yes. That was part of, so he was supposed to pay me 350 up front, and he was complaining that the reason why I didn't like the last guy was because it was a payments. It's like, okay, so no problem. I got a website. You can make a payment through there. That'll make life easier for you because he's out of Phoenix. I get it. You can't bring somebody cash all the time if they want to get paid in cash. Or in the digital world where all money needs to be digital. And so, I figure, okay, give him my website, no problem. He was supposed to pay me 350. Then he gives me like 175, and he's like, hey, yeah, I didn't know if we were prorating it. Da, da, da. It's like, dude, you could have talked to me. You could have asked me. You could have anything. We sat there and haggled it out. I was expecting. He's like, I'll give you the other 175 next week. And so, while we were talking about it, I was like, well, I was kind of hoping to get the lump sum because I need to get a solar battery, so that I can have power here. I don't have to go into town so much. And he says, well, I can bring you something. So I found a battery. He picked it up at AutoZone. He was supposed to bring it to me Monday. Didn't bring it to me Monday. He'd left it in the other car. And then he was supposed to come Wednesday. He's supposed to drop that off plus stuff to be able to fix the fence so that because one of those leashes is Sam's and one of those leashes is what Farm Girl left behind. So I can't take Sam with me into town unless I have a leash. So I have to leave her back here because Loverboy has Sam's leash. And so, I was hoping to get the materials for that as well, but that didn't turn out well. He hasn't returned my call, nor has he returned my text. So we'll see what happens. I don't think that there's going to be any issue. I hope not. I mean, the guy he's got a lot going on, and he's being pulled in so many directions. When you own a business, you kind of understand sometimes you got to wear every hat. And so I'm trying to be patient, but it's also a little frustrating because it's costing me more to do this than it was under our original arrangement, because he was supposed to be bringing hay. Now I got to spend 3 hours a day with the goats making sure that they get their feed in and stuff like that. So what's up, Joanna? Call AutoZone. I bet he didn't even buy the battery. I'm not going to worry about it. If he didn't, I have recourse. I have ways to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. It's there's going to come a point when people you got two choices in life, and this is the way I look at it. You got two choices. You can let the law of cause and effect and the universe handle this for you, or what you can do is you can get your reward up front, which means I go through the whole thing. I may choose my reward up front on this one. I may not. I may just let cause and effect take him to a much worse place than anything that I could do to him. So I mean, the thing is you can create so much destruction in your life, and this is a lesson I had to learn becoming homeless, is that you are very destructive in your life. That's why you ended up homeless. It has nothing to do with economics. It has to do with what's going on in your mind. I'm working with a guy right now who is kind of helping me to a point. I've done the work that I can do on myself. Now I need external help. And I've got a guy who's like, he's really I wanna refer you guys to him because I don't think I want to do the whole counseling thing. I want to I want to influence the mental health industry to to make changes, to not look at everything as a mental health issue and look at it much deeper, that a lot of these things that we're saying are mental health issues are signs of something deeper and has nothing to do with the chemical imbalance, which is what the pills are supposed to be anyways. It's supposed to, block this and open up that and stuff like that. So for depression, they give you serotonin uptake inhibitors, which means your body produces serotonin, but then it blocks it from getting processed through your brain so that you remain happy longer. But they don't even look at like how toxic that becomes, because it's not meant to stay there. It's supposed to go through a specific cycle, and now they're forcing your body to do something like that. And is it really that you have a chemical imbalance, or is it that you have things that are causing you issues that if you took a moment and resolved what's going on inside your head versus what's going on with you chemically, you'd be able to have better results. Because again, the whole thing with the mental health industry is to treat a chemical imbalance. And yesterday, uh, uh, Ayana and I had a nice, huge talk about this, and she's like, "Well, I got this," because she's having to go get certain benefits and things like that. I'm like, "Yes, but you're housed. You're when you're housed, you got access to much different services than you do when you're homeless. When you're homeless, they automatically treat it as a chemical imbalance. So therefore, they won't even listen to you if you're just saying, I'm having a bad day, the situation's getting to me, the situation's depressed, ever since I've been homeless, I'm depressed. Well, it might be the situation, and it has nothing to do with a chemical imbalance. What it means is that you have some things that you need to work on. Samantha, get your butt back here. So, um, oh, okay. I thought that was must be the neighbor's dog. He gets out a lot, and stuff like that. But I think that if you are going to, make any positive effects in homelessness, and even this guy is proving my point to me, is it's getting me to think about, be aware of, and consciously process, some of the deep skeletons and baggage that I've kind of just blocked out and just said move on. Sometimes you got to deal with it, because whether you want it to or not, it affects you in your life. And if you don't take care of it now, you're going to end up making it worse when you go homeless. And so if you don't want to go homeless, one of the things that you should probably look at is just kind of sussing out your baggage. When you leave this earth, you don't want to have any regrets anyway. So you might as well start early. And then that way you don't have to worry about having regrets later on. Because now in my life, everything that I do, I ask myself if I'm going to regret it. If I'm going to regret it, then I won't do it. So that's why I do what I do. So, oh, look at these beautiful goats. So if you were and he not answering my calls, I'd sell the goats, buy the battery for yourself. He could come grab goats so while you're in town if he has a vehicle. You know what? No, I mean, Alfred, come on. Come on. I mean, I'm not. I there's other ways to do it. Why would I want to sell the goats? If anything, I would want to keep the goats. If anything, I'd want to keep the ducks and the quail. If he didn't pay. But the thing is we're not even to that point yet. I'm just sharing a little bit of a frustration with you guys, just kind of because that's what I do. I'm very transparent in my life. Again, even though I'm not a Christian, there's something within the Bible that really kind of sticks home with me, and that is in the last days, every man's sins will be posted on his door. So that's why I'm transparent. That's why I don't really keep anything too much to myself. I mean, there's some stuff I want privacy on, but for the most part, I like to be transparent in my life. I think that's what's kind of drug you guys here. But anyways, and then you're asked out. No, well, he's paid up till the 20th. So if he doesn't pay me on Friday like he's supposed to, then I can send him a message and let him know. I'm sure he's reading the messages. He's just not responding. I mean, the way that he's on his phone, I mean, he almost drove us into a ditch. Just being in the car with him, because he's too busy playing on his phone. But no, no, he's not. He's not gonna. He's being flaky. He's being scatterbrained, but he's not screwing me. He's just making when sometimes when you're trying to scrape by, this is why poor people stay poor, is because you're getting a little bit of money, and that little bit of money has now got to be redirected towards other needs, instead of like going and spending, having a larger lump sum to be able to go and get something quality, like a 100-watt panel with a quality battery pack to go along with it. It's got an easy setup. It's something that's gonna be budget friendly but durable. And so when you don't have that, it becomes really hard. So, like, even with me, I use my Patreon. That covers, like, if I need to go get dog food, or if I want to stop in for a cup of coffee, or things like that, or if I want to pay for a subscription. I use my Patreon money for that. I use the lump sum money that I get from YouTube, as a way to be able to pay all of my debts and my big ticket items, because sometimes it's much easier to manage one large sum of money versus having it trickle in, especially if you're trying to get something that is going to save you time, effort, and energy. So, hopefully it works out, Tuck. Yeah, I think it will. Tuck can't eat. Gotta no refrigerator, and he doesn't have a good knife or knowledge of butchery. That is correct. I do not have any knowledge of you accidentally bladder or intestine, you can poison yourself accidentally. Uh, oh, well, that's good to know, Alfred. I don't know these things. I'm gonna have to learn these things over time. That's why I'm trying. Like, as soon as I get my power situation set up, I I essentially have like room to move about the country. I have. That's the one thing that I need. If is I either need a battery with an inverter, which the inverter is on my wish list if you want to go in the community tab or the post tab and see that. The inverter's there. It's about 40 bucks. It's two jumper cables. It's got a plug-in USB A and C. It can do like 360 amps or something like that. Or watts, or sorry, I keep getting it mixed. 360 watts. But I could tie that up to a battery, and I could keep it inside with me, which is where it needs to be anyways. Just something like that would save me about 20 hours a week of going into the library. The bike is gonna save me, is gonna add an extra half hour to an hour of charging time a day that I go in there. So hopefully it kind of reduces my overall need to go in. Instead of going in every other day, I can go in every third day. So once I get my power situation settled, I can start, because I mean I've got 100 gigs of roaming, or of a hotspot on my phone, so I can do all my work on my laptop. I can start working on my website and stuff like that, and I don't have to sit there and ration out my power and be like, I can only use it for this amount of time. See, that's the obstacle that I'm facing right now, is being able to get my power situation settled. But once my power situation settled, man, I can start doing a lot of the stuff that I've been wanting to do and haven't had a chance to do because I've been rationing power or whatever. And then just taking these goats out can, instead of being a burden on the limited time I have in the day, I can uh, what's the word? I can use this as like break time, so I can take myself a couple of 1 hour breaks and actually have some fun with the goats, because I like these goats. They're pretty cool. They have their own personalities. We've got our princess over here, and we've got our lover boy. So between the two of them, but they don't seem to go into the bushes and eat any of that stuff. I was kind of hoping they would. Maybe when they get older, they'll do something like that. So I bought a large portable power bank that charges extremely fast, so I can charge it at the library in 30 minutes. Yeah, but how many milliamps is it? I go through at least 15,000 a day. Name deleted. I could, if I were to do what I really wanted to do, I could go through 20 to 25,000 a day. Um, that's a laptop battery, that's cell phone, and then that's also lighting. Because Bucknut sent me some Olight, some lights, and oh man, I want to use them, but I can't use them until I can get enough juice on my power block. And because I got to take care of these guys, I leave early. Maybe I should just leave in the day, and just do early grazing with them in the morning, and then just maybe spend like 4 or 5 hours up there one day. So I've been spending about 2 to 2.5, just because it takes me an hour 15 to walk in, an hour 15 to walk back. So I'm spending about 20 hours a week or so going in. But anyways, what are you looking at? There's nothing down there for you, Missy. There's nothing down there for you. I know you're looking at that thinking, oh man, that is one tasty piece of grass. But no, you don't want to go down there. Sam, get up here. Sam! Hey! I saw her down there in the flatlands. So that's why the goats are looking, because her and the goats, our little princess over here, her and Sam have been kind of getting to know each other. They go up and they sniff each other. She'll drop her head from time to time and Sam will back off. But she knows that Sam isn't a threat. Sam! Get over here! She's caught a whiff of something. Oh man, don't make me call it. There you are. Sam! Yeah. Get over here. Get over here. Everybody wants to say hi to you. See, look. She wants to play so bad. Sam, leave him alone. Yeah, hey, kick it down, my little minion. Yeah, I see you got into some stuff this morning. So, but yeah, so they like her. They deal with her, but they're just, as you can see, they're just kind of curious. So I've had to use Sam to help me corral them back into their pen a couple of times. Look into the wind, Lily, for wind turbine power. For something like that, it has to be. It will have to be permanent, from what I understand, and I can't do anything permanent till I got this property half paid off. Hey, my birthday's coming up next week. Anybody wants to give me $1,000 so I could put $1,000 towards my property? Hey, you'd make me a happy man. So, but my birthday is next, I think, Thursday. Next Thursday I think is the 20th. So, but anyways, looks like nobody's interested in the goats, huh? I thought you guys would be. All right. Well, it's still early morning too, but anyways, I wanted to go into town today and grab something for dinner and for but if I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to go in, because I've got so the tarp that's supposed to go over the top of the trailer, I've got the tarp that I'm supposed to be getting help to put a tarp over the top of that trailer today. So I don't want to leave because I don't know what time the guy's gonna show up. He's one of my neighbors. He says he's gonna do that. But Samantha, as soon as I call you, you run off in the next direction. She thinks that this is her big old backyard. Wait till one day when I get it all fenced in. Huh? Wait till I get it all fenced in. Then she won't have an issue. Come on, guys. There you are. There's Sam. Just getting to run around. There's our goats. All right. Come on, guys. Let's go down this way. Yeah. You ever, it's almost like playing air hockey with these guys, but you're not allowed to touch them. You can only keep them. Now, what I have to do is sneak up on her and step on the leash, and then I pick her up, and then he bitches at me the whole way into the Samantha, get out of there. Into the pen, but he comes into the pen and then he lets me tie him up, and you know they're pretty good and stuff like that. But well, we've done. So I gotta start getting their pen ready for them to go in, as it's getting close to an hour. Sam, get off of there. You got your ice. Go chew on your own ice. You know, she loves the ice. I don't know why. She just loves ice. Okay, let's put that on. There we go. And there's the pen. So these guys are gonna sit around and stuff like that. I gotta be careful that they don't go over to the neighbors, because then that's when they get harder to get caught. He gives me these pellets right here. They come big old blocks. I gotta break them up. So, oops. We're gonna go over. It is now time to check the quail and make sure they've got food. Let's see the quail here. I don't know if you guys can see them. I'll drop the camera. All right. Hey, how are you doing on food? Are you doing okay? You just gonna hibernate in there? Huh? The water's still frozen. It's gonna take a while for it to thaw out. But all right. So hey, get off of there. You come on. It's time to go back in the house. Okay? Come on. Samantha, let's go. No, I said let's go. All right. So we're going to head inside. I'm going to close up. And then I will see you guys sometime tonight as well. So, but anyways. Samantha, you did not. Oh, yo. Oh, no. You're going on the leash. Hold on, guys. You know what? You're a bad dog. Let's go. Come on. Come here. Come here now. Come here. You're a bad dog. You're out here for the next 2 days. Yeah. Sam got into the bucket. Yeah, that's why I'm mad at her. So let's go in and get. As you can see, the dog has chewed out another stick. Okay. All right. So that was my morning chores. It was much quicker than normal. Hey, what's up, Craig? Nice to see you, buddy. Okay. Have a good day. I'm going for work. Have a good one. All right. So, anyways, guys, you guys should check out my shop over on Patreon. I'm starting on the contracting in everyday life. It's something that you as an individual, doesn't matter what walk of life that you're in, you need to be able to know how to write, manage, maintain, and enforce a contract, because whether the world falls apart or whether you want to do private dealings, there's a certain process that you need to go through to make sure that it is a legal contract so that you can enforce it in the court of law. And there are certain things that are required for stuff like that. So if you guys want to come on over, you can either join the $10 or $20 membership over on Patreon if you want to see the weekly videos, plus all my other content, plus have chat, or you can just come on over to the shop and you can just pay $20 and you get lifetime access to that collection. So as I add more, you will get more access to that collection of videos. So every week I'm going to be adding one video, and it's probably going to be over the course of maybe, I don't know, it's going to probably last at least a couple months. I know that I said that I wanted to put out 8 originally. I may end up putting out more than that. So anyways, guys, this is just something that if you want you want some knowledge that's going to benefit you, and 2, you want to help me, because this is my first digital product. This is the first thing that I really have to sell, as far as for the channel and the content and stuff like that. a minimum amount of common law is a must in the USA. Yes, you have to understand, where common law ends and where statutory law starts as well. There are ways to enforce common law, but do the police and does the judge and are the lawyers willing to recognize and see it? They are taught it, but they don't really know what they're doing. But anyways, $20 to be able to, um, $20 to be able to buy stuff. No, $20 is what you're paying for. So if you do the collection, so right now I have one video. Next week there'll be 2 videos in there. The next week there'll be 3 videos in there. Every time I add a new video to that collection, you have lifetime access to that collection. So you can go back and review it as many times as you want. Watch it. It's $20 one time, and all of the information that I'm putting out there as far as how to create a custom contract, at the parts of a contract, how to enforce the contract, reasons and places and why you'd want to even put a contract into place. These are going to be the things that I'm going to be covering over there. That's what you're paying $20 for, Bushcraft. You're paying for my knowledge, and you being a rigger might want to do the same thing. Yeah, because your knowledge is valuable, and there are certain things that are side knowledge that is, those that really want a deeper understanding because they follow your philosophy. They're gonna want to they're gonna want to partake in that because they know, like, and trust you, and they think that what you're giving them is good knowledge to begin with. So this is how YouTube creators monetize themselves. Bushcraft, I'd recommend doing that. If do you have time after I get off this? I'll give you a quick call. We could talk about monetization if you want. So if you got time, but I don't even know if you're monetized yet, but I could give you some tips and some stuff that I'm learning that will kind of help you get yourself going. And I know that I really need to pick your brain on the on getting the sponsors, because you're doing well. Like I suck at it, but you're doing really well. So but anyways, Bushcraft, I'll give you too many regulations, liability in the parachute rigging field. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll give you a ring afterwards. I will just give me a few minutes to make myself a cup of tea. But being well read in my free time as a hobo, I picked up some civil and common law. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can learn. I learned my stuff through the free man movement, and I took that knowledge and I took over 2 houses using adverse possession. Plus, I've helped other people out, and I've got gag orders on me, which legally I'm not allowed to talk about them. But that's why I have a pay stuff. So anyways, all right, later guys. I'll see you later tonight. Same bat time, same